From LEGO Technic Fiber Optic Multi-Set to the LEGO Alpha team, we're revisiting some sets that didn't quite make it to the Hall of Fame, more like the Hall of Shame, to be honest. One of them was the LEGO Technic Fiber Optic Multi-Set released in 1996. It was not because of the set's appearance or anything, but I will surely tell you why it was that. The Fiber Optic Multi-Set is like the Rockstar of Technic theme, with 404 pieces strutting their stuff, weighing in at a solid 1,020 grams. The reason this set didn't soar to LEGO stardom was that this high-tech kit is essentially fancy clear plastic tubes hitching a ride to a battery-operated LED light pack. And guess what? These tubes cost more to make than the entire set was being sold for. LEGO didn't stop at those hard-to-get cables, it also tried creating, or copying in fact, some already existing toys. Back in '98, LEGO Snap burst onto the scene, throwing some serious shade at its rival K'NEX. Snap tried to be the architectural genius, but the world just didn't catch on and tried to run away just like you run away from your responsibilities. But man, Snap had a rough time fitting in. Despite so many releases with pieces that could build bridges both literally and metaphorically, it ended up being a failure. To add a dash of irony, LEGO tossed in some not-so-profitable Technic motors into some sets. It's like they wanted to meme their own failure. In 1997, LEGO seemed to have hit a rough patch. Maybe someone spilled coffee on the blueprint or something like that must have happened. We may never know the real scoop on their 1997 shenanigans. But lo and behold, in the midst of this mysterious LEGO era, there emerged RoboForce. It was like a cool space chapter with only 4 sets, and this limited variety might not have attracted as many buyers or sustained interest over time. Imagine it as a secret club that only a few got to see. The sets featured various large robots in 2 color schemes, Orange Class robots, which featured a police-like patrol function, and Green Class robots, which featured a more militaristic theme with animal-shaped robots. Sadly, it was discontinued after its initial release in the same year. Then, LEGO introduced lightsabers that actually lit up, adding a whole new dimension to Jedi duels in the LEGO universe. The 2006 light-up lightsabers were a limited edition thing. They came and vanished like a Jedi in stealth mode. These lightsabers were a bit demanding in terms of battery life and durability. Kids being kids, they'd swing those lightsabers around in epic battles and the lightsaber drained its batteries faster than you get out of bed. Instead of fixing their technicalities, LEGO finds it easier to discontinue them as a whole, like they never existed. What am I going to talk about now is not the set, but it is the guide that was released to help LEGO enthusiasts build creative items. It introduced a journey from, hey, I built a tower, to prepare to be amazed, world. These kits aren't just about bricks, they're like the secret scrolls revealing the ancient techniques of master builders. But again, why did the LEGO Master Builder Academy sets didn't quite become the rock stars they aspired to be? Well, it turns out not everyone was up for the Master Builder Bootcamp. Also, 6 parts, it's a commitment. Some LEGO lovers just wanted to build a cool castle without feeling like they signed up for a semester of LEGO grad school. Give me a moment, you guys. I am preparing myself to talk about the discontinuation of kinda advanced LEGO sets. It is shocking, but it happened. It was LEGO Hidden Inside, where bricks met pixels in a cosmic collision of playfulness. It sounded like the love child of physical and digital play. They called it fluid play, which sounds fancy until you realize it's not about playing with liquid Legos. Imagine the mess. But even those fancy sets failed to survive in the LEGO-owned world. Playing with the sets like they were getting a bit wild. People were building haunted houses and then going, wait, why my LEGO Ghost is sending me friend requests? As we just talked about an advanced set that was recently discontinued, the next one is not much different. It was the LEGO Trolls World Tour that aimed to unite generations from 4-year-old kids to those rocking the centennial milestone. It's like a LEGO party where age is just a number. Lame, huh?
Age is only a number, Luigi. Yeah, you know what else the number? What?
And even Grandma can get down with some brick building beats. But to every start, there is an end. However, I am not very fond of such bookish sentences. But it is what it is. LEGO Trolls made its grand entrance in January 2020, ready to bring joy to all ages. But alas, it vanished from the brick scene by July 2021, leaving us wondering if it was just a flash mob in the toy aisle. This is a turn of our favorite game from childhood. For some of us, it was their very first game. And in 2016, just when we were trying to complete the levels, LEGO was busy creating LEGO Angry Birds. Although it has released 6 Angry Birds sets with different scenarios and sentiments, but they didn't put much effort into the 2016 one. Their faces and expressions, I mean, it would have been better if they had made their faces look angry instead of making people who were buying the set angry. Then there's the whole been there, flung that situation. Translating the mobile game Chaos into bricks was like trying to turn a high-speed car chase into a slow-motion ballet. Sure, it's entertaining, but it's not quite the same adrenaline rush. We now have LEGO Aqua Raiders, where seas are plastic and adventures are all bricky. Released in 2007, this aquatic-themed LEGO set is like a treasure chest for ocean-loving builders. The set features giant sharks, squids, and all sorts of aquatic critters that await your LEGO adventurers. It's like Shark Week, but with more buildings and less cable TV. And before I talk about where it went wrong, I want to mention its legendary vehicles because I love to play fair. The set has got submarines and underwater scooters to help you cruise through the underwater world in style. The Aqua Raiders theme, though full of underwater wonders, didn't quite sync with the popular LEGO trends of the time. Kids were appreciating space sets and castle knights, leaving the Aqua Raiders feeling a bit like the forgotten castaways. Oh, and let's not overlook the LEGO video. It was where kids used to awaken their inner pop stars by crafting music videos with LEGO sets on some app. Rumor has it that the LEGO group dropped a whopping 42 video sets on us, only to bid farewell to the theme in January 2022 after it danced its way into the arms of commercial disaster. Talk about a grand finale. Despite its initial attempt to hit the high notes in the toy market, it ultimately faced a commercial downturn. The reason? They say it was discontinued due to its unfortunate encounter with the Grim Reaper of Commerce. There is another insane set that LEGO didn't hesitate to make public. It was a Hypno Cruiser, and it included highlights like cow catchers, which are used in construction. It also has a containment area for the first-time cruisers hats. At first glance, you might think a preschooler's wild dream car made its way into the adult world of LEGO sets. The set was no less than a vehicular crisis at that time. I am not sure if I am describing the madness properly or not, but I have no other words. This was simply insane. Let me now introduce the set whose name is even weirder. It is LEGO Factory Market Street 2007. Released in 2007, this LEGO star can team up with other cool sets like the Pet Shop, Palace Cinema, Grand Emporium, and Cafe Corner to make your own LEGO city. There were about 9 sets in this LEGO group, and they used to cost about $150 each. So, building your dream LEGO town might need a little saving up. It was the main reason behind the product failure. This made it less accessible to a broader audience, as not everyone could afford such a pricey building block set. Sometimes, the reviews from the LEGO users decide the set's future, but some sets don't get very straight reviews, making creators question their worth. LEGO Police Unit was one of those sets that got mixed comments over the internet. But what made it uninteresting was the reason behind its release. It's the part of the whole operation tied to the 1998 World Cup at Shell garages. Now, tying soccer and gas stations into a LEGO set might sound a bit like trying to mix oil and water. Interesting, but not everyone's cup of tea. 4 years after the release of this police unit, another LEGO set nearly failed the expectations of LEGO lovers. It was in 2002 when Galador Nick was released. That was supposedly called Nick, but the Nick from your favorite sitcom. Now, I don't want to be mean, but it looks like someone went for the discount version of a more legit set. And trust me, that set wasn't winning any beauty awards. Guess what? This masterpiece wasn't just any LEGO creation. It was McDonald's attempt at a promotional gift. Yeah, LEGO and fast food. However, the LEGO has improved much. The remaining Galador series is a bit better, but it still gives off that fake LEGO vibe. The list isn't ending soon, as we now have the Jackstone Super Glider Set 4612/1435. The LEGO 1435 Super Glider is a small set that came out in 2002. It's a promotional set for Jackstone with just 6 pieces and 1 minifigure. It is the LEGO set that's been crowned the worst LEGO set ever in the unofficial LEGO Hall of Shame. First off, let's talk packaging. It's like they wrapped it up in disappointment and tied it with a bow of shattered childhood dreams. The moment you lay eyes on this thing, it falls flat on its LEGO face. There is another worse LEGO set that embraced failure. This is Jackstone's theme 2001 to 2003, hailed as the LEGO set most likely to make you cry. Seriously, it's got a reputation that's flatter than a pancake. Let's start with the packaging. It's like they wrapped it up with the grace of a falling brick. Now, the problem here is that this LEGO catastrophe was crafted as a gift for Kabaya, a Japanese confectionery company. Honestly, if someone handed me this set as a present, I'd be questioning the life choices that led to that moment. Why? I mean, there are plenty of decent things out there, man! In 1997, LEGO started LEGO Island. It's like an open-world adventure where you can do all sorts of fun things. Created by Mindscape, it came out for Windows on September 26, 1997. This game is the second LEGO video game ever and the first one that wasn't just in Japan. In the game, you play as Pepperoni, a pizza delivery boy with a big job. Your mission: stop an escaped prisoner named the Brickster from wrecking the whole island. LEGO Island 1997 is not widely regarded as a failure. In fact, it received positive reviews for its innovative approach to gameplay and the charming LEGO-themed world it presented. However, like any product, its success might be assessed relative to expectations or sales figures. These stats, I just can't. Last but not least, we now have the LEGO Alpha Team. The theme that hit the LEGO stage in 2001 did its secret agent thing and then quietly exited in 2005. It was like the James Bond of LEGO minus the tuxedos and fancy gadgets. But not every LEGO item is able to keep up the image in front of competitors. Soon enough, the curtains closed on this LEGO spy drama, leaving us to wonder if Ogo ever got his hands on a better evil plan, or at least a funnier nemesis name. If you ever believed LEGO sets were immune to epic fails, think again. After all, behind every masterpiece, there is a dash of mishap magic. Curious about more LEGO laughs and quirky mishaps? Hit that subscribe button and join the Blooper Brigade.